The backups hung 27 on Houston, close to 400 yards of McDaniel offense on the road without a single Chargers starter playing, while Rashawn Slater's surgically repaired knee cost him a full week of practice with no timetable. In July, we said the Chargers had finally built Justin Herbert's environment. Both tackles healthy, the interior intact, Mike McDaniel imported to cut the time between snap and decision. And last Sunday, we called it confirmed, down to the number, a 2.4-second time to throw target, and a camp with no bad news. We left two things to watch: the tackle's health surviving the padded grind, which we called the load-bearing assumption, and the first preseason evidence of whether the quick completion offense shows up in someone else's stadium. Start with the second item, because Thursday in Houston supplied a partial answer. The Chargers beat the Texans 27-7 without playing a single starter. Jim Harbaugh had announced the plan in advance via the team's website. "We have a plan. Veterans, starters, not an exact 11, more like 15 that will warm up for the game and then not play." So Herbert watched while Trey Lance went 12 of 20 for 164 yards with an interception and a team-leading 27 rushing yards, and third-stringer DJ Uiagalelei came on in the third quarter and hit 6 of 9 for 120 yards and a touchdown to Devontae Ross. Amar Johnson scored twice on the ground and turned a swing pass into 55 yards. Keandre Lambert-Smith caught 4 balls for 58 yards in the first half, and Cameron Dicker added 2 field goals against a missed extra point. Every bit of that is backups against backups, and gets framed as exactly that. But the aggregate is not nothing. A McDaniel install producing close to 400 yards on the road with the third and fourth layers of the roster is the scheme working at depth. And Harbaugh said the quiet part himself via the team's takeaways. Mike McDaniel getting nearly 400 yards of offense in a preseason game is really hard to do. The real test moves to Thursday against San Francisco, when the starters are slated for a series. The game's most interesting individual file belongs to second-round center Jake Slaughter, who played 7 of 10 offensive series, starting at center, then sliding to left guard for 6 series, which drops a new name into the left guard battle July flagged. Harbaugh, via the team's website. That's a hard thing to do for a first-year player, praising his demeanor and physicality. On defense, Jameer Carter posted 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Emini Johnson led with 8 tackles, first-rounder Akeem Messidor flashed explosion in his 2 drives, and rookie tackle Tira Edwards stuffed a red zone series into a turnover on downs. Now the load-bearing assumption, which wobbled. Rashawn Slater's knee, the left patellar tendon he tore in camp last year, costing him all of 2025, flared up after he left the first padded practice, per Ryan Anderson at Yahoo Sports. He returned for a lighter workout the next day, was limited Thursday, and then stopped practicing altogether. 4 consecutive absences as of Tuesday with no return timetable, and he did not practice Saturday either. Everyone involved is downplaying it. Slater. Nothing crazy, nothing that's concerning, and, coming back from a major injury, I think the smartest thing is being cautious. Harbaugh on Saturday, via the team's camp report, he's working through something, and I'm not worried about it. Per Anderson's reporting, the team's priority is the September 13th opener against Arizona, with no preseason snaps planned for him regardless. That is a coherent, cautious story. It is also a week of missed practice for the single player the July preview said the floor was built on. Joe Alt, for the record, has no reported issues and has continued at right tackle. Saturday's practice belonged to the defense, which is its own kind of good news. Elijah Molden closed the 2-minute period by intercepting Lance. Troy Dye deflected Herbert's first 7-on-7 pass. Khalil Mack, whose return we logged last week, got a sack in team drills, and Dean Leonard broke up a Quentin Johnston target. Herbert's 2-minute drive stalled at the 15 after a second down incompletion, with the team's own report citing penalties and poor execution on offense. In mid-August, a defense-winning practice against a top-5 quarterback reads as depth, not alarm. Does the July framing hold? Complicated. The scheme's portability got real if secondhand evidence, but the exact scenario we said would threaten the floor, a tackle setback, is now a live file with no timetable. What would change it? Slater returning to the practice field, or the absence stretching toward Arizona week, and Herbert's first game series against San Francisco on Thursday? We'll check Sunday. Data via NFL Verse.